Hello everybody, my name is China. Welcome back to my channel. Today I'm here with my brother.
New Era Mar, you know.
He has a channel too. I'm gonna link it down in the description box. Today we're coming to you guys with 5 simple steps. Well, maybe not so simple, but 5 steps to get over a breakup. Stay tuned. Okay, so step 1 would be to embrace your pain. You gotta go through that time period where you cry it out. Yep. You gotta be simping in bed. You gotta lay around. You gotta mope, but not for too long.
Yeah, you definitely don't want to do it too long, because I know how I feel to lay in bed.
Work.
I know how I feel to lay in bed for a few hours thinking about a girl, and I know she's probably not even thinking about me. There's nothing more embarrassing.
More degrading.
Yeah, you gotta go through it. You gotta be sad. You gotta embrace pain, because a lot of dudes, mostly dudes, because girls don't really do this, but dudes be fronting like they ain't hurt. Like, man, I don't care, man, F her, you know what I'm saying? I'm going about my business. And the whole time he be sick. You know what I'm saying? We be sick for real, ladies. Don't be believing that. That just be a front that we put on. But you gotta...
You hyping their head up right now. If they're going through a breakup, they're like, oh, he still wants me.
Nah, not everybody wants you, boo. Somebody might, you might have one of them niggas hardcore. He don't want you.
He really don't want you.
Yeah, he ain't worried about you. But we hurt too. But dudes need to learn how to embrace it more. Women got it down pat. Y'all cry. Call y'all girlfriend snot all driven down your nose.
And I tell y'all what, we'll be over before y'all, because y'all be trying to go through that hard period. And then y'all end up mad and miserable in the end, but by the time y'all miserable and missing us, we over you.
Exactly. That's why you gotta embrace the pain so that you don't carry that weight with you in the future. So it'll all work in the end, trust me. So I know that while you're laying in bed, you're probably gonna be doing some type of outrageous stuff. You're gonna be going on the person's social media page. You're gonna keep checking your phone.
With tears fogging your eyes, you can barely even see straight.
Exactly. You wonder what he's doing on, or she's doing on her page, and you're gonna go and you're gonna see something that's gonna crush you to the core. And that's good.
That's great.
Because you wanna be nosy, you wanna keep looking. You're gonna find something you don't want to find, and
use that as motivation.
That's gonna be your motivation, but you gotta embrace it. Go ahead, keep looking, find stuff, but that's gonna lead into step number 2. All right, so step number 2 is to erase the person that you was with and whoever you just broke it with completely out your life. That means no social media.
None.
You gotta erase them off Facebook, Instagram, Twitter. What else you got? Snapchat, your Pinterest.
If you got them on MySpace, delete them on that too.
Your Gmail account, your Google Plus, your YouTube, delete all that.
Delete all that shit! Delete all that shit!
And delete their number too, please. You gotta delete the number.
Block it.
Sometimes you know about heart, so yeah, you gotta block it. If you know the number by heart, block it. You know,
because they will be blowing up that phone.
Maybe not, but you don't want to. No, look.
They always come back.
Yeah, one day, but. Well, it depends who got hurt in this situation. Who knows? If you the one who hurt, everybody gonna be hurt a little bit in the breakup.
True.
Depending how long y'all was together. But you might not get no text messages, but it hurt when you don't get no text messages. So
and then it hurt when you do get them, because then you want to reply.
Exactly.
So it's just best to block it. So you don't even know if they texting you or not.
Exactly.
You don't know what they saying. You don't care. Well, you gonna care.
You gonna care.
But you ain't gonna see it to care.
You ain't gonna see it, so you gotta block it. Send that straight to the ignore box, or the what's that box called? The spam folder.
You're right. That's a 5th floor problem.
Not in my house.
And don't be calling your homies. Talk about go on his page and look and see if you can see what they doing right now, because that's gonna lead to more pain and more heartbreak. Why would you do that to yourself?
When you trying to get over it.
Exactly. Oh. And delete all them pictures out your phone.
Oh yeah. Delete the pictures, delete the thread, delete all the memories.
All the text messages, because you don't want to be looking about to text Carla and then you mess around and see Bae. Like, delete the number, delete all that, delete the threads, and please delete the pictures, because dudes be still looking at the pictures, missing that old thing. They want that old thing, like. They got new pictures of her in the phone and they still think about it.
Crying.
They ain't over it. And you know what they do at night when they ain't over it, right?
Okay, just one time. Yeah, that's it.
Yeah. It gets crazy. So delete all them pictures. You don't need no temptation. I mean, don't be going places that they at. You know where they hang out. You gotta stay away from because you gotta get over them. This is an important step.
No,
That's
when
step
you
number
over them, you do what you want to.
Yeah, you do what you want when you popping. You say what you want and you
This
popping.
guy's petty. Okay, so step number 3 would be to get out the house. Now that you had your week or whatever, however long it takes you to be laying in bed, crying, moping, upset, annoying everybody, bugging, being a nuisance, it's time to get up, go back out with your friends, stop calling off of work. You need your money.
Yeah, go to work.
Go to work. I know it hurt,
You
but
gotta
you
call
need to go
off
to
one
work.
day, 1 or 2 to get yourself together. Cause you know you sitting at work, you tearing up.
Can't even see your
can't.
computer screen.
Yeah, whatever you do, you work at the cash register. Somebody be like, "Hey, how much for the pack of cigarettes?" Michael loves cigarettes. But now it's time to go back to work, bro.
It's time to go back to work,
Yeah.
resume to your normal life. Of course, it won't be all the way normal because for a period of time, they were your life basically. Like everything you did revolved around them. But you just have to learn to live and do things without them now. Go with your friends, go with co-workers, go with family.
Yeah.
Like my brother, he helped me during my breakup because every weekend for like a month, he was like, all right, you coming with us? We turning up.
Yeah, you gotta do something. Get out the house, go do something. I don't know. We ain't do much, but
It was just still a good time.
Yeah.
Something to take your mind
you're
off.
not sitting in your bedroom crying. So.
Yeah, it's
And it
better
gets
than
better
that.
than that. Yeah, go chill with your friends. Friends help me a lot too. Being around guy friends, they gonna tell you, bro, stop talking about that. You know what I'm saying? Get over it. Come on, man. We better go do something else. Chillin'. We ain't talk about that no more. Until they go through it, then they won't stop talking about it. All right. So step number 4 is the best part to me, where you finally have to just accept it. You know, you accept it that it's over. You know what I mean? It was good while it lasted, but it's over now. You know what I'm saying?
Whee!
Are never, ever, ever getting
Back together.
Accept that it's over. You know what I'm saying? It's over. They ain't coming back. They probably will.
Oh, they'll try.
If they hurt you, they gonna come back again. But it's up to you. You know, the ball is in your court. You winning right now. You taking W's. You know what I'm saying?
No
You're not
L's.
losing. No L's, because you
No
over
L's.
it now. By this point, you're ready to go out, live your life. I mean, you probably still think about it from time to time, once in a while, and it's like a little sad, like, oh man, it could have been good. But you're not crying no more. I bet you're not crying no
You
more. I
ain't
bet
crying
you're not,
no more.
Yeah, I bet you ain't talking about them every day. In
Nope.
fact, this is the period where 3 days pass and you be like, oh yeah, I almost forgot about what's the name. Dang, I ain't think about what's the name in a few days. I forgot we broke up. That's how long it been. You be going days and days without thinking about them. That's a good place to be. Right now is the point where you're ready to move on. You accept it. The things you did wrong, what they did wrong. You living with it. You know, it's cool. It's over now. You can't go back and change it. So you probably don't want them no more by this point.
Yeah, even if they try to come back, you gonna be like, this is dead.
It's dead. You already put up with the hurt. You didn't cried enough. You didn't. Well, for dudes, you didn't.
This man denied his tears for the longest time. He'd be coming up to me in my room. His eyes would be borderline.
My eyes were water, but I
They'd be
never
with-
dropped a tear.
I know he shed a tear alone in his basement by himself, all by his lonesome. I
Almost.
know he shed a few tears. I know it. I know it.
Of all my breakups, I pride myself because I never cried over a female yet. Even though dudes shouldn't think like that. Like, if you gonna cry, just cry. But I've held it back.
And this
like a
man wanted
chick.
to cry
I
so
wanted to.
bad.
I wanted to. Like, one time in particular, I wanted to really bad. But I ain't gonna talk about it because she can't get the satisfaction knowing that. So, yeah. But I wanted to. But I didn't. So,
Okay, y'all. So step number 5, this is the moment I've been waiting for. I'm not gonna say we all been waiting for, but I've been waiting for. Step 5 is to get you some hoes. Like, I thought that should have been the first step, but my brother said no,
yeah, nah,
save
that's
that
not
for
the-
last.
That's not the mood for everybody.
But
Some
you
people-
know, some people say that, you know, like, the best way to get over somebody else is getting somebody else. I don't say get into a relationship. I don't say go have sex with somebody else right away. I just say have you some friends. What's wrong with having friends? Have you some friends. They keep your mind off of things. They build up your self-esteem again. You know, you got people, oh, you beautiful, mom. It's like, but don't call me mom. But you know, you got people to talk to. You got people building your self-esteem up. You back in the game. You popping. So,
Yeah.
but if you want to do it the right way, like in the order of these steps or whatever, then the last one would be, now you can finally move on once you accepted the breakup, once you get past the hurt, once you get past the anger and everything that you hold on to, then you jump into another relationship. Don't just do it when you're still hurt, when you're still angry and all that, got all the extra baggage, and you're putting it on somebody who doesn't even deserve it. They don't even know what you've been through, nor do they care, because it's not their problem at the end of the day. That's your problem that you should have took care of in the first place.
That's absolutely true. And step 5, since you said is get some thoughts, get
Bodies.
some hoes, get some friends. That's usually a guy's first step, and it doesn't turn out good. So, well, you know what? It'll turn out cool depending on how long you've been with the person. You've been with them for about 2 months. It ain't that deep.
No, because
Let it go. You can move on quick. You've been with them about 6-7 years. You married. You're not just about to hop out and go and well, then again, it depends. But see, China was over a breakup in 1 week. China broke up on a Sunday. Monday, Tuesday, and Wednesday, she cried at work and she talked and did all the extras. Thursday and Friday, she was still going through some little problems. Saturday, I said, you coming with me? By Monday, she's like, I got friends that I'm talking to now. I got thoughts, and I'm back.
I wasn't crying no more.
Yeah, and
I'm back.
how long was you with?
2.5 years.
I was in a relationship 2.5 years, and that was the one I almost wanted to cry. So I had to take a few months to myself.
It all
Actually, I took
depends
almost
on
a
the
year.
person.
Yeah.
Yeah,
But
it was.
no, I took a year before I got into another relationship.
Yeah.
But I was talking to people maybe 2 months, 3 months after that.
When you're going through the same stuff over and over constantly, you just know that it's time. Like when stuff has been building up, like for a long period of time, and you knew like 5 months ago
Yeah,
they were
you knew it
supposed
was
to be over already, but you still kept dragging it on because you got comfortable, you settled.
Then you'll get over it quicker. Then you'll probably, for you to move on with new people, it'll kind of work a little bit to your advantage. Sometimes a little bit, but if the relationship was more good than bad, you know what I'm saying? If the relationship was more good than bad, unlike yours, then shade. No, I'm just playing. Nah, but if your relationship was more good than bad, then it hurt bad when y'all break up. Like, wow, it was good for the most part, but here, how did we end up here? Then you don't want to move on to new people. And around this time, like right when you're pretty much over it, you talking to new people, and you moved on, you happy. This is the moment where they come back. And they come back, and a girl hit your phone and say, "Hey, big head," and a dude will hit you up like, "So how you been? Who you been talking to lately?" And this is the moment where you tell them, "Kiss my."
I'm just stunting on my ex.